Hi everybody, my name is Jason. I own a mobile entertainment business called LK Entertainment, which specializes in bringing karaoke and rock band into bars and other venues. And this video is a request from a couple other friends in the business who wanted to see what the implementation was for karaoke and rock band in the same show. So I'm going to walk you through how I do it, and hopefully you can follow along, and hopefully this answers some questions that you guys might have. So I'm going to walk up to the stage. This is right at the end of a show that I just completed. Unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity to get this video set up while I was setting up. It was a particularly busy night, and unfortunately I was running a little late. Also forgive my camera work since I have been drinking tonight. I won't lie to you. So I'll show you just a quick pan overview of how the setup looks from the singer's perspective. Right now I'm standing on the stage. See, the microphone stands right there. That's the television, instruments, my DJ table, speakers, there and there, and television for the audience display. I'll walk you through everything in detail. First off, we'll go over to my mixer here. If you take a look, it is a 16-channel Yamaha mixer, which is honestly about 10 more channels than you need. On any given night, I utilize 2 of the channels for microphones and 2 of the channels for exterior inputs. This input, for instance, goes to my computer. The other one goes into my video game system. For what it's worth, I do use a PlayStation 3, and I dock that, if you can see it here, directly underneath my DJ table for this particular show. You'll also notice that I don't have too much concern for random wires. A lot of my situation is wireless, so the wires that I do have to deal with are usually either fairly well hidden or they're irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. So back to the mixer. It's a 16-channel passive mixer. Runs through a 500-watt PV amp and extends through quarter-inch cables to a pair of 150-watt Gemini speakers, and unfortunately these are not the best speakers that I own. In fact, these have been assembled from 2 different sets of broken speakers that I have lying in my garage, and I'm looking to upgrade them soon, but they certainly do the trick. So that's it as far as the audio setup. This channel right here, 1516. If you can pop back here, you'll see these stereo quarter-inch cables right here, and if you follow along, those end up coming in through the speaker output. Oh, excuse me, I'm grabbing the wrong cable. There we go. The speaker output of my PC. I'm looking to upgrade this to a laptop sometime in the next week or 2. I'm sure you can understand why. And from here, I run professional karaoke show hosting software. The name of the software is Karaoke Go Round. Not sure if you can find it anymore. The gentleman who developed it has basically stopped supporting it about a year ago. But if you take a look, I'll scroll in a little bit. It's got a window for my karaoke playlist. Directly underneath that is a background playlist, and the software automatically toggles between the 2. Sound effects down there, which I rarely use. We'll scroll in a little bit. I'll show you, for instance, the group of singers I've had on a particular night will be here, and if they have songs in that I have yet to get to, they will show up right here as a fundamental example. So that's the software I use. The fantastic thing about this software, as I move you over here, is that it connects to a set of electronic songbooks that I have that allow my patrons to come in, instead of using paper books, sign in. I'll sign in here, for instance, and just do a simple web search for the songs that I like to sing. For instance, if I want to sing some Pearl Jam, just type in Pearl Jam into the search bar here, hit enter, and it'll bring up every track that I have in the system by Pearl Jam. So if this is something you're looking to do specifically for the karaoke aspect, I heavily recommend this software. It's been a godsend. I've been using it for about 2 years now. As far as the rock band song choice, I just recently, thank you Jeff, just recently went to a paper book. Fundamentally, I was going to try to put it all into my computer system, but it ended up being too much of a hassle to update on a weekly basis. So I went with a paper book. You'll notice it's a pretty simple format. It's in the pre-printed options on myrockbandsongs.com. It's a pretty good site for keeping track of all the music and DLC that you have for rock band. The way I set up my book is, pardon me, first page of the book, I use the newest editions section from the website. Shows everything that I have added from the last 2 months, and if you look, my most recent update is March 26th. I'm a little behind the ball, but that's that. The second half of the book is everything I have sorted by artist name. I may eventually sort it by title, but I think artist name gets the trick done for now. And then if you look in the very back, at least as of March 26th, I have every song that I do not currently own, so I can get requests for ones that I definitely need to prioritize into getting into the system.